Have you guys seen this video of Omije Ojumi's son screaming and yelling at his mom's burial today? Did you guys see that video? So prior to that, something happened. There was a man in brown native that came to tell them that their father would like to pay his last respect to their mom. So I think the dad and the mom were not together. Maybe what the mom was a single mother. Maybe she was the one that took care of those children by herself. So now she's no more, and their father thought that the wise thing to do was to reconcile or whatever, or to express himself at their mom's burial, the day they are putting their mom on the ground. You understand? So this man came with a phone on the faces of those children. You understand? To say their dad would like to speak to them. These kids are still trying to express the fact that they are putting their mom to mother hurt. These kids are overwhelmed. So many emotions running through their brain. The only parent that they've known, the only parent that have been present in their life is no more. And the time that this man wants to use to express himself is that same day. All the adults that did that to those children today, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. You should bury your head in shame. That man that brought the phone to the face of that child, and the woman that was saying your dad loves you, you should be ashamed of yourself for doing that. That is what I call emotional ambush. This man did not pay any last respect to his wife. Instead of that, he was using that opportunity to tell them what their mom did to him. To tell them that it is your mom that did this. They used police to arrest us. Is that the day? Is it today that man should be doing that? Why can't he wait for his reunion for later? Why can't he wait for a later date to express himself? He had to choose that moment of grief, moment of processing their grief, processing the change that has happened in their life. I say it again, all the adults that put that boy and that girl in that situation, you guys should bury your head in shame. That is not stubbornness. That is not rudeness. That is pain, big pain. That is being overwhelmed with emotion, being scared. That little boy is scared. He doesn't know where to go from here. So you guys thought that it was a wise thing to put those children in that type of situation or more. That was pretty bad. So the father, is that the father that some of you would try to make a case for? Without even telling us the type of person he is. That phone call alone has already told us that that man is not a good man. Yes, for him to think that it was okay to do that to his children on the day of their mommy's burial. You wanted to pay that woman your last respect. You could have done it and keep it moving. Every other discussion should have been at a later date. That was a vulnerable moment for those children. They are just dealing with the fact that their mommy is being put to the ground. That was harsh. That was selfish. That was bad of you, sir. The man that brought the phone to that guy's face, Daddy, you are not a good person. The woman that was screaming that their father loves them, who are you to tell them their father loves them? If their father loves them, he will show it in action. Not by word of mouth, not by sending representatives to tell them. If you guys wanted to come there to represent him, do it. Do it without choking that love in their throats. That is not the moment for that. It's so disrespectful that some of you think that kids don't have the right to choose their emotions, to express their emotions. I was seeing it in the comment section where people were calling him rude. Rude how? Do you guys think that that boy is mentally okay to express himself in a good way at that point? To express himself? Do you guys think he was mentally stable to do that? You could even see that that girl was building up, was actually trying to suppress her own anger. She was frustrated as well. Why did you have to put those kids in such vulnerable states? Why did you have to put those kids in that situation? Àgbàyà ni gbogbo yín. Àgbàyà gbogbo yín. Tẹ́ ṣe nǹkan yẹn fáwọn ọmọ yẹn, àgbàyà ni. Thank God for that man that said, "Oh, Tito, it's enough." That man knew that those kids were not liking it. Do you know the type of fear that is in the mind of those kids? They don't even know how they're going to move on without their mother. That is the only parents they've known in a long time. That is the parent that has been present in their life. What happened between their father and their mother is not their fault. If their father wants to make peace with them, that is not the time. He should have left it for later. And for all of the people that did that to those children, you owe them a big apology. What you did to them today was wrong on all levels. Abba now, and some of you are calling him rude. Do you guys even know the meaning of being rude? Is that being rude? Or being overwhelmed, being scared? He was in pain. That boy was in so much pain. Now wow. Yorubas. We need to take it easy. You ambush, emotional ambush is what I call that. You emotionally ambushed those children. The father, his family members, all the people that made that possible, you guys emotionally ambushed